I dropped the top on the 6th Street. Fly in my eyes, see the
Feeling you, MP.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
About our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Raptor bobblehead. Raptors fans, get tickets now for the best comeback list out here. These passes are now available at the nearest ticket booth. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue and any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Raptors along with your issues and seat location to 55555. Remember, our destination team will respond immediately.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And here we can check out the story for Emmanuel quickly.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Connects again from distance.
And he's almost third now on the list of all-time three-pointers.
It's an amazing milestone he's approaching. Here we now have...
Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. And again for three.
And he's almost third now on the list of all-time three-pointers.
It's an amazing milestone he's approaching. Allen's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Shot is good by Barrett.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll...
YBS Village?
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. So, Brent, when you were playing, what was your approach to the first game of a back-to-back? Anything different?
No, really nothing different, Kevin. I mean, the games just pile up. So go back to your routine, staying with your routine. making sure you're on time with when you eat your meal, when you get to the arena, when you're doing your pregame warm-up. A lot of those things allow your mind to settle in to what it is your body is about to go through to compete every night on an NBA floor.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with Allen, and it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Allen. Raptors knocking down the tray. And Allen with the slam.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back to quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to quickly. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished 2nd in the 6th Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve. But it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that. You get quickly out there, and he's a bit of a rascal, right? Offensively, he can score inside, he scores outside. He just causes some problems out there.
They get it back. A second chance effort, and Kuminga puts it in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And here's quickly for 3. Warriors with the rebound. One of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And fantastic team play. They've been fairly fortunate with good help along the way, adapting to everything that's been
good. Another from 3.
And he's almost 3rd now on the list of all-time three-pointers.
It's an amazing milestone he's approaching. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Spoke earlier with Darko Rajakovic. Now, I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Raptors trail by 9. Dick passes to quickly. Now here's Barnes. Here's Barrett. Dick finds Barrett. Hurdle with a screen on Kuminga. And it's Barrett penetrated. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Allen the bounce pass. Outside Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Barrett. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Kuminga. And stolen by Barnes. Here's the fast break. Dick leading the way. Now quickly.
And so in the game for the Warriors. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 slot. We're well over the halfway point of the season now, Doris. Teams starting to check the standings more often.
That is so true, Brian, because the playoff picture starts to come into a little bit sharper focus. The best teams usually have created some level of separation. Then you usually have those middle-of-the-pack teams. What's amazing to me is the parity in the league. And typically we're seeing the tightness reflected in the standings.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Raptors trail by 8. Now Barrett. Kuminga pulls it in. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic, and we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double-team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Brian?
And Ali, thanks. Here's quickly. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Pass to Curry. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 6.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. The 3, Barrett. Warriors with the rebound. What an impressive regular season they've been having, getting to 60 wins.
When you talk about magic numbers for a team, 60 wins means you're having an historic year. In fact, we've had stretches longer than 5 years without any team winning 60. So it's really hard to do.
Now here's Dick. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Quickly outside, just 5 to shoot. Pass to Pirtle. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. The Warriors lead by 12. Inside. Kicks it out to MP. Here's the 3. Connects again from distance.
And he's almost third now on the list of all-time three-pointers.
It's an amazing milestone he's approaching. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, do you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Dick. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Quickly finds Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Pass to Quickly. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Toronto the rebound. Pirtle with the bucket.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Now here's Kuminga. 5 points in the game. To the wing, right side. And here's Curry. For 3, Allen. Another 3 for Golden State.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
And the Raptors making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Barrett passes to Mitchell. Back to Barrett. Outside for Mitchell.
Ain't this what they... You ready?
And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moody, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Grizzlies was terrific. He scored an incredible number of points and a triple-double for all that effort. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions.
All you have.
Toronto shooting well. They're at 45%. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Allen is out there with Podziemski. And it's Hield in at the small forward.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Allen passes to Hield. Green with a screen for Hield. MP kicks to Hield. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State moving it around. The 3. Hield can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Olynyk. Olynyk a screen on Kuminga. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Kolek. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. One of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And fantastic team play. They've been fairly fortunate with good health along the way, adapting to everything that's been thrown at them. This group is a top.
And again for 3.
And he's almost third now on the list of all-time three-pointers.
It's an amazing milestone he's approaching. Down low. The jump hook. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by MP. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 3 to shoot. Green with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Got that one up quick.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Kolek. Last time out, he had 13 points.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going. And those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
MP dishes to Hield. MP with the bounce pass. Podziemski finds Allen. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Raptors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Dick. Good, and the assist.
Okay.
That wasn't.
It's a couple different.
They've got Davion Mitchell. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Dick. And it's Abaji in at the force line. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, BA, it's huge. And I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce. Good! Another from 3.
And he's almost 3rd now on the list of all-time three-pointers.
It's an amazing milestone he's approaching. Now here's Mitchell. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Nice D from Allen.
And one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Count that one.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And so here is Toronto. First chance of the year for them to go up against this.
We've got Kelly Olynyk. Mitchell is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Kolek in at shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Kolek. Last game he had 13. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal.